Hey guys, Happy New Year. When you're seeing this, it's probably gonna be a couple weeks or a couple days into the new year. But I wanted to make an audio for the first day of the first month of 2024. Just so much success and so much good things are happening in 2024. And I just wanted to make this audio to talk about how good it is to have hope, to have anticipation, to look forward to something. In a past episode, I talked about how if you feel seasonal depression or if you feel like, there's nothing going on in your life, always make sure you plan things ahead. Even though we're not in control of what happens ultimately, I said always make sure you plan things ahead so that you have something to look forward to. And I just know 2024 is going to be a good year, and that's not saying that obstacles are not going to occur or hard times are not going to come, but specifically for myself, 2023 was definitely easily the worst year of my life. That it was easily, honestly, there was a lot of pruning, and 2024 was the best year for me spiritually because a lot of things fell off me and a lot of things were removed from me inwardly, but a lot of things were also removed from me outwardly, and it was really hard and lonely. And then of course, once I'm struggling internally, it seems like the whole world is against me. So 2023 was definitely a very, very hard and difficult year for me. That's not to say that I didn't accomplish things in 2023. I accomplished a lot, but it was very difficult. And I know that 2024 is going to be a great year for me. And even if you don't have anything to look forward to in 2024, just claiming that 2024 is going to be a great year for you sets the tone for the year. Just speaking life. And I told myself that if there's anything that I do this year, I just want to make sure I speak life. No matter what is happening around me, I speak life into my situation. So yeah, just again, making sure that I speak life into my situation. And so I set 24 resolutions for 2024, and it was some of the things were big, some of the things were small, but I made sure to set resolutions that just encompass not only big goals that I want to accomplish, but also just smaller little things that I've been wanting to do for a long time and I haven't been able to do, or I've been wanting to do for a long time and I've just kind of been putting it on the back burner. And specifically for me, this year I'm graduating high school, I'm getting my official license, I'm entering university, and I'm moving away, and there's just so much change and transition happening in this season, and that can be difficult. But overall, I'm very hopeful for it and I'm very excited. And so I encourage you, don't think that you have to prepare for 2024 only in 2023. You can prepare for 2024 right now, while you're in 2024. And just make sure to give yourself so much grace this year because we're all human and things happen. And I know it's cliche, but to be honest, we add nothing to ourselves when we beat ourselves up over mistakes that literally everybody makes. So I encourage you to make a list of 24 things. You can split it into 12 things. You can split it into 6 things, depending on who you are. Make 24 resolutions that you have for yourself in the year 2024. And again, it wasn't all big stuff. Like I said, I want to get my G license, but then I also said I want to get a piercing. And then I also said I want to learn how to do makeup. It's not all big stuff that's super hard to do. And so I used my Bible verse. The Bible verse that I wanted to use in my life for 2024 was Proverbs 18 verses 21, which is death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. And that's why speaking life is this big resolution for me, because 2023 wasn't just hard because of the spiritual warfare that was going on, or the wilderness season, or even just the loneliness or whatever the case may be. It was especially hard because I wasn't nice to myself and I was super negative and I complained a lot, and I was basically like the Israelites who were crossing over to the promised land from the wilderness, and they were supposed to only be crossing over for 11 days and they ended up crossing over for 40 years because of their complaining and nagging. And that's exactly how I was in 2023. And so no matter what happens this year, even though I have a lot of good things to look forward to, no matter what happens, I want to speak life and I want to stop complaining and kind of just go with the flow of life. Another big thing for me is also just not allowing a couple minutes or an hour, a couple weeks or a month of being uncomfortable to make you have a whole year or a lifetime's worth of regret. Go do that uncomfortable thing, go do that awkward thing for just a little while, because it's better to do it and figure out how you feel about it than to not do it and live with regret. Because I'm telling you, regret is the worst feeling ever, because there's nothing you can do to change what happened. So my word for 2024 is victory. Victory over everything. And I'm even having victory in graduating, having victory in entering a new stage of my life. So there's just victory all around me. And I claim for myself that from January to February, 7 big blessings would hit my door, and I claim that for all of you as well. So just remember that you don't have to have a million resolutions. You don't have to write down a million things. Just make sure you know what you want. Make sure you know what God wants for you and stand firm in that. I hope everybody has a great year, and I hope to see our community grow as the year goes on. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and join the community, because more than anything, like being monetized or having a bunch of followers, more than anything, I just want to create a really safe community here where we can create and use our God-given gifts and also just talk about really hard topics. So I'm really grateful for everybody who's here and the people who tune in daily or weekly, whatever the case may be. I do see you, I do notice you, and it really means a lot. So thank you.